Oh well. It makes me happy that I can I can reference some old things. If I remember tomorrow, which I won't, but if I do, we might have to name the stream title, make them say, That just sounds like a great stream title. And who knows, maybe we'll do something today that'll make it fit. That's a lot of spiders. You know, one thing that I've been noticing when I've been watching my old playthroughs is a lot of the little quips and things like that oh my gosh, they move so fast. Like, I used to say a lot of quips, and I say a lot less of them now, but that's mainly because I forgot them. And so hearing them again is just like, oh man, I should bring that back. We just returned, and I brought defense to protect the village. Defend the village? They must be skilled swordsmen. Where are they? Can I meet them? You must be talking about me. What? Where did he come from? Are you in charge of this place, madam? Yes, my boy. I am Sana, chief of this village. Nice to meet you. I'm Caesar. I studied military strategy in the Torrent Republic in Crystal Valley. If you and these baboons collaborate, I can easily defend the village for you. I see. Military strategist. You dragged me into this, so you follow my orders, understand? What do you mean, baboons? I didn't say that. Liar. Aren't you in a hurry? Do as I say. Chief Sana, I'll need you to pass my orders along to the villagers. And will the rest of you macho guys please gather in the square? What do you mean by macho guys? What about me? Yo, hey, did you say baboons? Well, you got a license for all them spiders? Heck no. Those are illegal spiders. Somebody deport them, please. I'm only asking you to hold until the auxiliary troops arrive, that's all. Auxiliary troops? Apple has taken care of that, so don't worry. Even with auxiliary troops, we have a plan. We have to plan a strategy. We can't just wait around here. Our strategy is simple. We just focus on repelling the next onslaught. The other troops will follow suit. We'll guard the village entrance and drive the enemy away. That's it. That's it? That's your whole plan? A more complicated plan would be easier to botch. I'll finish organizing units for combat, then we'll be ready. Ugh. Story VIPs? All reserve. Oh, Sana is a, whatchamacallit. I can't use, my other people. Why is Rico in the front? Why would Chris? Oh, is that the lead? Oh, that's the leader. Ah, okay, that makes more sense. That makes more sense. All right, we'll rock with what we got. All right, the units are ready. Now, what else do we need? Nothing? Then I guess all we can do is wait for them to get here. Wait a minute. What is it? Quickly, we don't have much time, you know. I need to save? Okay. Alright. And looking at the wall around the village, we need someone to bring defense, the wall, and maybe a couple of the towers too. Ah, this is where I get to make my other reference of, oh, you mean here at the wall? With 2 E's? That's you know, it's kind of a little obscure one. You know, you gotta love it to notice it. I had a coworker, actually, in the past, who not only got every reference related to that, but was also able to make references that, like, to counter my references. It was great. We're ready, Freddy. Depending on you. Rico on the front lines. Let's go. Think it's them bait tactics. Ah, yes. Throw the kid into the front lines and bait the enemy. Alrighty. Guard the entrance area to the village and try to buy time. That's the plan. Don't sweat it. I've thought this through. This is the Yichisha village. It hardly seems worth inclusion in the 6 clans. Preparations are complete. Good. Start the raid from the village entrance. And don't stop until you're done. Make sure to finish before dinner time. I feel like the proper play here is just to consolidate our forces. %, 1 unit at the start of turn. Oh, wow. Woods to plain. Am I in woods? No, I'm in plains. Oh, that heals? Alright. I don't see why I wouldn't just sacrifice all of this forward momentum and just go chill over here. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. You're going to have to walk up to the front and let them know. Who else wants some of Debo? Dante. Has anyone ever told you that you're amazing? This was a huge mistake. Usually only after you finish cooking. Well, they fight. All of a sudden, they must have hired mercenaries. That bring back homeboy from the dead? Does not. Alright, well. Life is hard. Battle report. Seems they have enlisted quality assistance. It's time to conduct a swift routing of their forces. Do not continue the attack further than is necessary. I trust you understand that. Of course. Now they should be along any minute. That's right. Separate your troops. Ah, you're going for a pincer attack. Crossbow in the face. Oh, 119 damage. Homeboy is just dead. Let's see how this goes. Get him, Nash. I believe. It did it, Nash. Feel like we need to just chill. We're about to take some heavy hits right here. And she's dead. Maybe I should have defended. Kind of risky business. Ooh, we cannot retreat. Get him, Rico. Treat is so insulting. Oh. We aren't going through the front door. I'm looking forward to this. Rear Mantor units will be outflanked. Don't panic, Chief Sana. Proceed as planned. Very well, everyone now. Wow. Good God, now. What's that smell? It's... Look at that. They're retreating. But why? That was the Lebuc Legionnaire squad on their Mantors. The smoke is from a mixture of manure and dry wood, burned together with shibami grass. Mantors detest the smell. Yeah, that's great and all, but we are getting destroyed. The book is never any use. Sir, it's... It's Halleck. I end the plight of my comrade by sword, loyalty, and strength. Sergeant, let's go. Charge. Braggarts, just because their reinforcements were timely. Sir, shall we regroup and attack in greater numbers? Thought is tempting, but I'd rather go home. Sir? We needn't trouble ourselves. We made our appearance for today. Retreating. Easy to see why this is not the time to risk anything. Ah. I survived! You're doing some quick math, but we're still outnumbered here. Oh yes. We lost some people too. Seems to have all worked out for the best. And this is why Rico wasn't here when we were here with Hugo, is because Rico and Frank, or whatever his name is, died. Yeah, but this isn't the end. They'll be back soon enough. We made it just in time. Your timing was so good, I'd say you must have been waiting in the wings for your big moment. That's more your style, Caesar. I've met you somewhere before. That hair, those eyes, it was you. You killed him. The child at the village. You took his life. You took my home. Why are you... what are you doing in Grassland? You don't belong here. This is our village. What do you care what happens to it? Why are you helping us barbarians all of a sudden? Adults have their reasons. You children who see the world in black and white will learn soon enough about shades of gray. Out of my way. Hugo, stop. Why protect him, Sergeant? I know how you feel, but this isn't the way. He's right. The battle's not over yet. We can't afford internal discord if there's going to be more. Okafu. Who's that boy? He killed his friend during the Zexen Knights' attack on the Karaya village. He's still angry. You think? You're you, uh, you were still mad at the Karayan village for having the armor of your father, who you blame for killing them. You think he's still mad? It only just happened a couple of days ago. There are plenty of unwanted deaths in war. Even a skilled fighter is likely to have quite a toll. Yes, I know. Can I talk to you for a bit? Of course. Sorry about what happened just now. Hugo is young and doesn't understand. That's all right. He has every reason to hate me. To be honest, I wouldn't mind avenging Lulu myself. Then why not? Did you really kill the Lizard Clan's chief? What do you mean? A pretty simple question. Did you kill him or did you not, sucker? The chief of... Oh, I get it. It must have just been a rumor. Can't believe everything you hear, I guess. You from the Duck Clan. Are you done talking? Yes, ma'am. I got what I came for. Oh, so disrespectful. Are you done talking? Because I have things to talk about now. Chris, can you come to Alma Kanan with us? Why? If the battle continues, we can't leave the village, can we? The other part of our purpose in coming here was to invite you to our own village. Why me? What do you want with me? This is the second to last task I must perform, Chris. Second to last. Yes, you see, I can tell you about your father once you reach my homeland. That would be wonderful. I managed to persuade them, but they'll eventually discover you're the Zexen hero Chris Lightfellow. In the grasslands, they call you the Ironhead Chief. Still, I can't leave. We'll handle this battle ourselves. Tend to your own business. Okay. The child do not need to learn about the shades of gray. That is not a book for children. Or does not. Ah, there we go. I mean, do not. Journey safely, please. No one will ever forget what you've done for our village. Come now, it wasn't that much. What are you talking about? It was a ton. This is fate. Because you were with us, we were able to defend the village. However, we are still destined for more conflict. I wish you well. We will be fine. He is with us too. That's true. Shall we move on? We will be crossing the force field, and we must not stray. Don't worry, Master Fred. There will be another battle. You're probably right, but I feel there's a great confrontation ahead of us. Is this why we're going with them? That's correct. Really, I don't suppose it's because of Lady Chris. Certainly not. Rico, shut your mouth and get moving. Don't go too fast, Master Fred. Okay. I don't really like Fred and Rico, but it's whatever. Well, we're done protecting the village. It can burn down now. Exactly. We just needed to protect it so that we can come back here to save once we were done protecting it. Otherwise, it would just, burn down and we would only overlook it over a large plain or something. Oh, I forgot to, well, I did forget, but anyways. If you guys remember, it was many, many games ago, maybe even like most likely last year, I had found a new taco place that served birria tacos. And I had mentioned that they didn't get very many customers. And so I was like, they're probably gonna close down. Well, I drove by there on Friday, and they're not there anymore. And keep in mind that I was there that same Tuesday of the week. And I should have picked up the signs, because for the last 2 weeks that I went there, they wouldn't pick up the Suikoden phone. And I want to call in my orders so that I can just drive there, pick it up, pay for it, and go. But they just did not pick up the phone. And so I had to drive all the way over there, order my food, and then wait inside the store or the place. It's really annoying. But yeah. Looks like they had good tacos. They were pricey tacos, but their portions were really good. And they were tasty. It was taco time every time until time stopped and the taco was done for. And we live in a dangerous era. So you know what this means, everybody? We might not have Taco Tuesday for a while. So I gotta go find a new taco place that I can go on Tuesdays. What does she say when someone beats her to it? Nothing here now. Where Axelrod goes, tacos. Taco places fall. I don't know about all that. No more cough tacos? Heck yeah. Cough tacos? What are you talking about? Cough tacos? Cough tacos? Oh, cough tacos. You're talking about that place. No, I stopped going to that place. That is no longer my Taco Tuesday place. After, the whole coughing thing happened. Here's where the protective barrier begins. Don't wander off or you'll be stuck in the forest. Protective barrier? Is it some kind of magic? Could be. Some call it that. Okay, let's go. We didn't invite him, did we? Doesn't matter. We haven't had guests for ages. What is it? Get moving. But I ended up going there anyway? No. Ever since the cough happened, I stopped. A force field starts here. Force field, I don't see anything. This is it. Usually, you return to where you started from. Its power has weakened lately, though. Cough Tacos is the code name for your new bioweapon, researched and produced by Umbrella Corp. That's a dangerous taco right there. In a game to us. He's dangerous. You eerie. I don't know. We are home. Hi, Yoon. Good to see you back. By the way, did you find her? Yes, this is Chris, Yuiri. She helped us defend the Chisha village, too. Nice to meet you, Chris. I am Yuiri. I am in charge of the village. Welcome to Alma Kanan. My pleasure, I am Chris, but would someone be kind enough to tell me what's going on? Surely, my dear. But that would take longer than I have at the moment. I'm preparing for one of our rituals. Would tonight be soon enough? Most assuredly. I will come too. Who's that? I see at least one of you as perceptive and on the ball. I make a good spy. You are not human. What am I then? Actually, I'm glad I'm not as fragile and coarse as humans are. How did you get past the force field into our sacred Alma Kanan? What do you want? I sensed something amiss, a disturbance in the space continuum. I figured someone was using an invisible force field. All I had to do was find a weak spot in the barrier and voila, here I am. Well, let's get down to business. I know that there just happens to be another true water rune seal here. Could you explain this to me? Who told you? You're not supposed to just tell them right away. Even the dead reveal their secrets to me. Monster. Watari has left the... Come on. Watari. He was actually good. He attacks 3 times. Alright, we gotta scrap against Hubert. Hit him with the Alma Kanan. Now goes the Suikoden 3. It goes. We are making progress. It's so funny to me. It's like, yeah, I'm shooting you with 15 crossbow bolts. Take your 36 damage, sucker! Mr. JRPG, you were playing a game yesterday. And oh my gosh. You had met a character. And that character is so cool. So unbelievably cool. This guy's being a sucker fool. Is the water guy. You like him? That character is so cool. If I were like, I've seen enough of that game to where I can say like the opening of the game seems pretty darn cool. But if I thought to myself I want to play that game, it would be because of that character. And only that character. You are dead. Goodbye. Characters like that character are why I like party systems and things like that in video games. Oh my gosh. It's just like there's characters like that do not exist in other games, but in that game that character does exist. The character is awesome. You cheating worms. No matter, I know where this village is now. Things will be different next time. Who or what was that? Tell me. One of the destructive forces Yoon was talking about. Destructive forces? Yes, I'll explain this to you, too, later. Yoon and Yumi, show them around the village. I will be at Great Auntie's. See, now Homeboy Slice is gone, and I can't get him back. You kicked them out of my party, and now Watari can't even enjoy the village. Sucks. Now it's time to leave this combat. I'm not hanging around after watching a man eat like a dozen bolts to the body like a box of donuts. I'm out, man. That's what it felt like. It took forever, too. It's just like, we're slowly shooting you with crossbow bolts, and you take 36 damage. Enter and look around. I doubt if there's much that will catch your eye here. I'll be the judge of that. A flashy looking couple when I was hunting this morning. I didn't speak with them, but they seemed to be training. Flashy looking couple. This is a rune shop. What kind of power do you have? Magic poetry. Sure. Buy some magic poetry. Oh, my bag is full. Oh, I can't give you the thing that I wanted to give you. We need to sell some stuff. Go find a place to sell some stuff. Place Sakafu. This is where our great aunt lives. Yuriri should be waiting for us. I'm wondering, I haven't seen a single man in this village. Why is that? Have they all gone to battle? This is the village of Amakanan. The shaman clan of the grasslands lives here. We are all women. This is an all-women clan. On custom, I'd say. You think so? This is how we have lived for a long time. I'd like to know why. It's better not to know. I'll be inside. Join me when you are done with the tour. Why on earth are we here? You look kind of unique. You are not unique. There's a duck here. Just out picking herbs, but now where am I? I got this present. Do you want it? Get rid of these pickles. That's the inn. It's an item shop. Aha. Oh wait, no. That's not suitable. We gotta sell here. I did not want to talk to you. I will accept your melon seeds. Only the gloves probably sell for a decent amount. Let's get rid of this sukiyaki. Oh, they sell for 75. I should have threw them on the flow. Kite shield. I feel like I'm getting very poor prices. Grayson would be proud of me accepting melon seeds. Depends on what kind of melons they are, because Cantaloupes. I do not like cantaloupes, but watermelon? Watermelon is delicious. Tossing out pickles? That would be a Crayson thing to do, wouldn't it? Oh, you already have water. I was gonna buy water so that I could equip him with water. And he already has water. You're a fairly good match for Sword of Magic, which is interesting. Ooh, perfect match for damage. Bump up your damage. This will give you swing. You're a perfect match and it only goes up to B+? You sucker fool. Yield protects. I definitely needs something to make him not as terrible. Wow, that can go up even further. Actually, I probably want to bump up your water magic and your shield magic. Yahoo! We'll do a sharp shoot. You're 100, so hunterish. You know, I have to admit, I'm curious how a village of all women work in this context. Like, also, you gotta tell me, how does the village keep alive? And then you gotta tell me if you use magic to only have girl babies. Because what happens to the man babies? These are all questions that you have presented. I know. Curiosity will be the death of me. And I have not seen a single person in this village to recruit. Ooh. The rooster and the chickens, they want to be recruited. Let them come to me. Enemy trope means the warrior women raid a man-only village to have kids. Then any man babies are sent to the man village. You know, I guess that makes sense. Charge me 600. I'm a guest. You're gonna charge me 600. Sure. Nobody in this town that is recruitable. Unfortunate. Duck Clan has plenty of water to stay lively. Does that mean they have lots of water bottles? They don't use plastics over there. Plastiques. Right. Let's see what's going down in the underground. Please come in. Make yourselves at home. After all, you are our guests. We seldom entertain around here. You can see that the village seems like it's rejecting the outside world. You are quite outspoken. Sorry, I'm used to saying what's on my mind. You aren't totally wrong. We are very committed to our duties, and sometimes this does require us to withdraw from the outside world. Interesting. Then please tell me why we're here, about the destructive force we just encountered, the water rune seal that he mentioned, and about the flame champion. Yun? Chris, I am a child of the Ama with the unusual gift that sometimes allows me to see into the future. Like a fortune teller. You can think of it that way if it helps you. There is one vision that has haunted me since my birth. This is the destruction of the true rune and the resurrection of the flame champion. destruction of the true rune. Yes, the power of the 27 true runes which sustain the world. There are people who seek to destroy one of the runes. The man in black whom we just encountered is probably one of them. What happens if a true rune is destroyed? Why are they so determined? A long time ago, there was a hero in the grasslands, the flame champion Axelrod. We, the people of Alma Kanan, joined the battle under his leadership against the Harmonian army. During the second major battle, the flame champion Axelrod and his followers, the Firebringer, were surrounded by the Harmonian forces. Where's the flame champion? Where is Axelrod? Darn, if this continues, we're all finished. What's that? It's a bird. It's a plane. The Firebringer, the Harmonian forces, and the grassland troops were all engulfed in a firestorm and perished. They say the fire burned for 10 days. The only survivor was the flame champion himself. He did not speak of it, but the force behind it was the power of the true rune. It must have been a rune power out of control. Axelrod repented for this horrible deed, which took many lives of both ally and foe. The true rune power, out of control. If the true rune was destroyed, everyone could perish. From the grasslands to Zexen, Holy Harmonia to Dunan, to the south and northern outlands. That's nonsense. Why do you say that? Just think about it. What is the purpose of doing this? There's nothing to gain. It sounds like a fantasy to me. Then you don't believe me. Zexen Knights don't fight for fantasy. We're bound by loyalty and reason. Sorry, could you leave me alone for a while? I need to think. We're done thinking. Hey, have you cooled down? I don't think they finished with their chat. Are you interested, or have you enough of the barbarian superstitions? You know something? I don't like you. Can't help it. I need more time. You know, I don't like your face and your voice. I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk, the way that you sneak this. If I catch flight, it'll be direct. Hate the way that you dress. What is it? Were you looking for me? You, yes, as well as something else. A quiet spot. Why? Talk with you alone. I must be lucky I found both. So what do you want to talk about? To seduce you. Just kidding. My missus would find me out in a heartbeat. I can't risk it today. Or any other day. Oh, I don't know about that. Don't start, Nash. I'm not comfortable with this. Oh, then why do you suggest the idea in the first place? You seem to have known what was going to happen. To some extent, yes. I was sent by Bishop Sasarai of the Holy Harmonia to sneak into the grasslands. Holy Harmonia? Don't tell me you're a spy from Harmonia. I think I called that already. But it was a recent call. It was like today. I'm afraid I am. The alleged reason for our current invasion is to eliminate the rest of the Firebringer band. But they think there's someone else pulling the strings, so to speak. It's my job to look into this. A secret mission directly from the bishop. I couldn't refuse. And you think it's the destructive force they just mentioned. I didn't want to believe that, but it does seem to fit, doesn't it? On the brink of the ceasefire, Zexen and the Grasslands rebounded with a full-scale battle. At the same time, the Holy Harmonian army invaded. It all seemed unreal to me. It has to be just a complication in the conflict between us and the Grasslands. I only came to the Grasslands to find out about my father, with no other intention whatsoever. I will tell you about your father. Will you listen to me? Of course I will. Chris, your father is still alive. How do you know? There lived a hero, Axelrod, the Flame Champion, in the Grasslands. He and his band of comrades were called the Firebringer. It's not true? Yes, Luke. I am your father. Goodbye, my friends. Forgive me for not being able to go with you. I'm sure our paths will cross again. We've always trusted your decisions. We still do. You know, I kind of wish that they altered these cutscenes and whatnot to account for the other playthroughs that I've gone through. Because, like, I know that that's Ghetto, and I know that that's Jimbo, or whatever his name, Wyatt. And it would be kind of cool if they just, you know, put those names there, because I know who they are. The Flame Champion had 2 close comrades, and your father was one of them. Hold it right there. The Flame Champion lived more than 50 years ago. If Chris's father was his close friend, he must be over... No, that can't be true. What? Just as the Flame Champion was the bearer of the true Fire Rune, your father was the bearer of the true Water Rune. You see, the 27 true runes that exist in this world are thought to be part of a central force which moves the world. The bearers of the runes are said to be granted great power and immortality. The seal that hides the power of the rune and its whereabouts is in Amokanan. But how does he keep the true Water Rune a secret? He would have to bear it inside his body. Most likely. That's why the man told me to follow the Flame Champion. I told you everything that I know, Chris. Thanks. Yoon, are you... Pardon me, Chris? Never mind. In that case, I will leave you now. We are going to go save and mark. Because I have to rely on myself for this now. But I would love it if you were to start working with the timers again. It would be greatly appreciated.